Hey, what's up, guys? It's Sam. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys having a fantastic day. I told you that I'm uploading RaceInformer, and it's the same day, so I had to film it. But it's in my bed. I don't have access to the computer, so it's a shit video again. I'm sorry, but I will edit it. But I could not set up the tripod because I was laying here and Vinny came here, so we're doing this from my bed. I hope you're alright with it. Still RaceInformer, still counts. And I'm sorry I haven't uploaded in the last few weeks. I just haven't had access to the computer. Things have been going on. Things have happened. And then Kansas, I just really did not want to do it because nothing happened. And then, plus, there was just no news going into Kansas. I predicted Truex to win that race. And then Martinsville, I predicted Kyle Busch to win that race. I tweeted them for proof, so it's not like I'm just saying that. I mean, they didn't win anyway, so why would I just lie? But still, Vinny's sticking his fanny up in the air. Let's talk about the Martinsville race. Who's coming out of the Martinsville race? Not much happened. Martin Truex Jr. did fail pre-race inspection. That happened. That was pretty much all the news we have. Race rundown, Kyle Busch started on pole. He led some of the early running of the race. He didn't lead much other than that, but he did lead some of the early running, so that was good. Early on, though, Denny Hamlin took the lead. He would win stage number 1. He dominated most of stage 1. He ended up taking the win stage 1. Joey Logano ended up winning stage 2. He pretty much led every lap in stage 2. Him and Denny Hamlin did come down, though, for a dramatic finish in the end of stage 2. At the end of stage 2, though, coming towards the end, there was some rain in the area. Was supposed to come, but no rain actually did come until the end of the race. So you could see it coming. You could see it getting cloudy, and there was actually some rain on the very restart, like after the rain was supposed to happen. There was some rain there. They didn't pull out a caution, though, because it was so little. In the final stage, though, there was a lot that happened. Timmy Hill, his car went on fire. An engine blew up, caused an actual fire. That brought out a caution. And then also in the final stage, Kyle Larson blew an engine. Now, this actually really triggered me. I'm going to talk about my opinion now. Kyle Larson, he blew an engine, and NASCAR did not throw a red flag. Now, I get why. I mean, it's not really a big deal. It's just an engine blown. It's not something they usually put out a red flag for, but they know that the fans like the night racing. They didn't really have anything to put on TV next. They didn't have to rush the coverage. All that was after that was a post-race coverage. And plus, it was wasting precious laps of racing. And also, we wanted night racing. NASCAR knows that the fans want the night racing. They built the lights. So I felt like everything was put into place that we could have had a night race at the end. Also, they started the race at 3 o'clock. There could have been a night race, which I don't know why they didn't start the race at 3 o'clock. They started it at 2:30. So I felt like we could have had a night race, and NASCAR really did everything within their power to not have a night race. It frustrated me, but it was a great finish nonetheless. In the final stage, though, Keselowski and Logano were battling in the final laps. Final, 50 laps, Keselowski and Logano battled. Keselowski had the lead. He was pulling away with it, but then Logano came and took it back. Logano took the lead. Martin Truex Jr. and Logano were battling for the win in the final 10 laps. They were actually racing fairly well. Pretty clean racing until the final lap, and Martin Truex Jr. took the lead. And then Joey Logano and Martin Truex Jr. had one of the best finishes all season long, where Joey Logano did a bump and run on Martin Truex Jr. Martin Truex Jr. came back and pushed against Joey Logano on his side. He actually got around, almost went around, almost spun around. And then Denny Hamlin was coming around to almost pass Joey Logano, but didn't have enough. Joey Logano won the race. Denny Hamlin finished second, and Martin Truex Jr. finished third. That's his first win since Talladega this year, back in April, and that makes it to the Final Four for Joey Logano. Martin Truex Jr. was pretty mad after that, saying that Joey Logano would not win the championship. I think that Joey Logano probably won't win the championship, but I think that overall with the finish, I didn't think it was bad on Logano's part. I thought it was just racing. If anything, I thought Truex was a little aggressive on the final turn. I don't really think it was Logano that made Truex go sideways like that. He just did a bump and run, and then Truex decided to fight back. But it was good racing nonetheless. I'm appreciative of the good racing, all that. I just thought two drivers racing for a win with a lot on the line, and we're not going to give up. And that's what NASCAR is. And yes, point standings right now, though, the top 4 is Joey Logano, Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick, and Martin Truex Jr. Final people below the cut line being Chase Elliott, Clint Bowyer, Kurt Busch, and Eric Almirola. It's likely that one of them are going to have to win if they're going to want to get into the chase for the Final Four. I think that it's possible that they don't get a win and one of them comes in if, like, Harvick has a bad race or something like that, or Harvick or Truex have a bad race. and one of them have a really good race, I think that they have a possibility to get in. But it's likely that they're going to have to win. Alright guys, it's going to be the end of this RaceInformer. I will be doing it on Friday and for the rest of the season. I actually enjoyed RaceInformer this year. I just haven't done it the last few weeks. But yeah guys, that's going to be this video. If you guys like this video, please leave a like on it. If you dislike this video, please leave a dislike. And a hate comment telling me exactly what I did wrong. Be sure to subscribe to notifications. And as always, goodbye bunny rabbits.